Welcome back, everyone. Welcome back. Cobra Pro back at it again. And we are doing an update video on the LSS Legend Story Studio card replacement program. But before we do that, if you see my sweet mat down there, it is Dory Bay. And it is from Red Riot Games. So if you want one of these yourself, hit the description box below and you'll see my affiliate link down there. You can search for Crucible of War singles if you like, Welcome to Wrath singles, or even Arcane Rising singles. They're most affordable on the internet. So just happy shopping, and hopefully we get the decks up and running so we can play together. Now, back at it. I had a card previously sent, and it was a cold foil Visitronic. It had a massive print line on the back, like an indented print line. It wasn't one of those things where it was shifting in the pack and it had scratches. It was an indented print line. The whole initial process was amazing. I took pictures, I circled in the photo what I thought was wrong, I sent it off to them. Waited about 3 days because it was over the Christmas holidays, but they got right back to me and said, you know what, yep, this card needs to be replaced. Send it to us, you pay for shipping, and we'll send you something to cover the cost of shipping. I waited about a couple of months. Again, it was over the Christmas holidays. It came to my doorstep. I opened it up and it was a perfectly amazing condition Visitronic card, right? Everything was going great and fine. I put it in my collection and made the video. Definitely check it out. It will be at the end. I'll link it up here or here. Just click it, see the process. The only thing is the actual policies have changed. And I found this out because I tried to get another card evaluated. And we all know let's just take a look. We have that nick right there. We have that nick right there. We have that nick. And we have that nick right there. You know what? Let me take it out because it might look a little bit funny. Let's see. And I'll flip over the card when we actually get to it. But yes, more clearly, there's that nick right there. Pretty much on all four corners there. Oh, let's focus. There's a nick right there. It's a pretty bad one right there. And one on that four corner. And yes, this is the infamous Eye of Ophidia. The front is totally perfect and immaculate, and there's no print lines, nothing. It is pringling a bit, but whatever, it's rainbow foil. But my main concerns were the four corners. And as per LSS policies previously, it said if one corner was nicked, one corner was nicked, it's totally fine. But I had all four corners, so I just snapped some photos, sent it in. They got back to me and said, nope, this is near mint. We recently changed our policy, and they said we follow the new, we follow PSA, near mint protocol. So here is the new policy. So what didn't change, so what they still do is that they still do not replace commons or tokens. That hasn't changed. The way you send in the photos or the addresses, that hasn't changed. The big thing is for first ed products. They only replace up to 60 days following release, and you have to have proof of purchase from your LGS. Now, the sticky situation is for unlimited product, which is this eye, you have 7 days following the date of purchase with proof of receipt from your LGS, and then you'll be approved. I mean, before they never had this time. I believe the time frame was 180 days for anything. First ed, unlimited, that's how it was. Now they split it up to 60 days proof of purchase and then 7 days for unlimited, which is a little bit tight. It's really tight on the situation. So what constitutes near mint? So again, as you can see, they follow the PSA standards. I would assume for this eye, the lowest PSA standard near mint is around a 7. The corners are kind of bashed up. I would assume it's around somewhere around there. Not that I'm grading it at all, but that's what they include as their near mint. So definitely, hit that link up and see what's up. So here's the change. Small white dots, nicks, and impressions of all corners on the corners of the cards do not affect or reduce the condition less than near mint. So they changed this wording. So it's no longer white white nicks on one corner. It's now any corner. It's still considered near mint. Small nicks and indentation on the edge of the card, as long as there's not on a concentrated area of the card, does not reduce the card's status as near mint. And third, minor scratching due to friction of cards rubbing together through transport. I've seen this a lot on again, Unlimited on the back. I always make comments in my box breaks on all those smudges and scratch marks. Yeah, that's not near mint. So if you got scratches, it is what it is. Again, same process, send photos, send your address, and there's the addresses, right? This link will be in the description box below. It's great that LSS has a replacement program, and I have been able to benefit from this. One card. I did attempt to try to get this card replaced. It was a no-go. I had an Iron Song Determination that had a massive print line 3 or 4 across the face of the card. That is a no-go. I had a friend of mine in the Discord to try to get a Heart of Findel Unlimited. Again, it was past the 7-day mark, but it has massive print lines going vertically. It's literally like this on the face of the card. And because it's past the 7 days, it's eligible for the program. So it puts players in a really tough position, because if you want to keep cards for sealed, or play it sealed, if you get a really mashed up card, then you're kind of out of luck. And here we are, right? So I mean, it was very interesting when they changed their process and policy to include all 4 corners, despite me quoting their initial policy, and they didn't want to honor that in the meantime. Either way, I'm still happy that I have a Fable, because I mean, they're still super rare, and I was able to pull one in the wild and really enjoy it. Sound off in the comment section below how you feel about this. I know some people are they're okay with it. They're happy that there is a replacement program, and kind of let me know, what do you think would constitute a replacement? I would assume it's, we've seen those the misprints where it's crimped on the top. I assume that would be replaceable. If it was bent in any way in transport, it would be replaceable. But how would you ever prove that it wasn't user error rather than it was being crimped? Bent in the process of transport. I don't know. I other than crimping cards, I don't know what else would be replaced. Cards that are cut inappropriately, so like maybe like diagonal cuts or missing portions of the card would be replaced. But sound off in the comment section and let me know. I mean, at the end of the day, no try, no hope. So if you think your cards are messed up, send pictures in, and what can they say? They'll just say no, and you'll move on with your day and live with what you have. But until next time, I hope all of you are doing well. Don't touch your faces. Peace.